yet again, another video where we're talking about referees and not about the football. So yet again we're talking about referees instead of about the actual football, and it looked like it was going to be a good game yesterday until the referee spoiled it. But I've been watching football now for 40 years, and without doubt that's the most shambolic performance by a set of officials I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely scandalous. And yet again, no comebacks, no explanation. You know, it's just got to accept it and move on. You know, the first 20 minutes of the game yesterday, we were on top. We were at them, looking as though it was going to be a good game. Yet again, you know, shafted by the officials. But you know, to start off with, I was a little bit surprised at the team selections, if I'm honest. So we started off where we had Patterson in goal. We had Trey Hume, Ballard, O'Neill and Gooch as the back four. So Trey Hume started right back. We had O'Neill, Ballard and Gooch at left back. Midfield, Corey Evans came back in, so we had Corey Evans, Dan Neil, Patty Roberts, Jack Clark, Ahmad and Ross Stewart. You know, and I was a little bit surprised, I was a little bit frustrated, you know, like I said on the programme on Thursday, that, you know, Mitchell and Barr have done really well. Young lads have come into the side and we've looked, you know, more energy about us, and, you know, moving the ball at a quicker tempo. And I just think when Evans is in the team, he slows things down a lot. Having said that, you know, the first 20 minutes was great from us. You know, we were straight away on the front foot. We were passing, quick movement, and then, you know, as I just touched on there, referee Ahmad beats his man. He's not fouled once but twice. You know, he kicks him in the calf and then pulls him down. And like, why? How's it not a penalty? First of all, how's not a penalty? Linesman's right in line, you know, give nothing. And then 20 seconds later, ball plays over, it's played through midfield. Luke O'Neill, yes, dives in with a rash tackle. And if you see the footage, after the tackle, the referee goes to his top pocket to show him a yellow card. However, the Swansea players diving in and jumping in, what followed, I think, changed the referee's mind and got Luke O'Neill sent off. Yes, it was a bad tackle. Yes, it was rash. Yes, it was stupid. But no, it wasn't a red card. In my opinion, it was not a red card. Yes, he's late. He misses the ball. But to me, it's not high. You know, it's not dangerous. It's not two-footed. So for me, it's a yellow card. And at that stage of the game's ruined. You know, from then on, you know, what do you do? I mean, I can't really fault the lads yesterday. You know, they battled. You know, they've done what they could. You know, when you're playing against 14 and you've only got 10, you've got no chance. You know, and like I said, not just the linesman, the two officials and two linesmen, absolutely bollocks. The three of them, absolutely bollocks. And if you were at the match yesterday, you'll have heard by the reception you got at half time and again at full time. But there's no comeback. Why is there not any comebacks on these referees? Now, they never have to come out and explain themselves. They give no interviews after the game. Keith Stroud is an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Miles out his depth. He got relegated from the Premier League, I think, for giving some kind of indirect free kick when it shouldn't have been in a Newcastle game, you know, a few years ago. He gets demoted to the Championship, and he's still shite. He's still shite, and that's not only Tony Mowbray's, you know, previous history with him. Apparently, I think January last year, when Blackburn were playing Fulham, they drew nils each, and I think they should have had 2 penalties against Fulham that day. So again, he's got history with Tony Mowbray. He's an absolute disgrace. A typical excuse, or a typical, you know, what's the words? little man syndrome. You know, little man syndrome. I'm the boss, I'm in charge, I'm the big I am. Let's make the game all about me. And it's so frustrating that, you know, what looked potentially a great game of football on paper, ruined after the first 20 minutes. You know, he was absolutely disgraceful. And it's just annoying. It's so annoying. You know, but their first goal, was he offside? I didn't know. I haven't seen the footage. From what there's mixed reactions. But I couldn't. You know, was the end of the pitch to where we sit, so I didn't really know. But they get the goal. Then we equalise. You know, a great bit of play. You know, Jack Clark for once, instead of going on the inside, goes down the outside, which he should be doing a lot more of. Gans down the outside, puts the cross in. The header comes back and Dan Neil knocks it in. 1-1, and you know, we deserved it. You know, against 11 men, we deserved it. We battled and we deserved the equaliser. But again, shafted by a referee. There's a long ball kick out. Ross Stewart is manhandled and chucked to the floor. Actually lifted up and chucked to the floor. Referee gives nothing. They go up, get the goal. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Talk about annoyed and frustrated. Like, dear me, the man's a clown, an absolute clown. And then, you know, the game's kind of, you know, we start getting tired. Yes, we try to get back in the game again, but you know, they then break away and get the third goal. The ball goes to the right hand side, a missed control from Trey Hume. The lad takes it off him and then just, you know, rockets a shot in the top corner, which Patterson may think he might have done a little bit better with, but you know, all in all, it wasn't reaching the top corner. So all in all, a really frustrating day yesterday. It's so annoying with these referees that they come up to the stadium and they make it all about them. It's why can't they have some sort of comebacks? Why aren't the managers allowed to come out and have a go at the referees? You know, why are they put on these pedestals so, you know, they're untouchable? No explanations, no fines, no you know. For me, you should never referee again. Him and these two officials. You know, and the worst of it was, talk about being disrespectful. I didn't know if you were at the match yesterday, but second half, when the linesman comes out, he's getting grief from the fans. And what does he do? He gives it that at the crowd. What's it all about? Surely should be a bit more professional than that. You know, disrespectful, terrible. And then from then, whole second half, he give us nout. So I can't fault the lads. You know, yes, a couple of them might have had a couple off game. When you're playing against 10 men, and playing against 11 men, 10 against 11, well, 14 against 10, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance. And the lads battled. Some of the football we played, the first 20 minutes was great. We stuck with it. Unfortunately, we lost, but we move on to the Middlesbrough game next Sunday. You know, and the frustrating thing is Luke 19's now missing for 3 games. You know, he's been sent off for dangerous play or violent conduct, whatever it's called. So it's a 3-game ban. You know, and yes, it was a silly tackle. It was rash. Did he need to make it? Probably not. But the heat of the moment, he's just saying Ahmad should have had a penalty down at the end, and then that happens. So I'm not going to criticise anybody. You know, let's move on. Well done to Swansea. You know, they're in the same game as what the refereeing as well. So you know, yes, the way they reacted for the red card could have been, but you know, they all dived in. Get mass brawl and you know, get melee that followed could have been avoided. However, you know, you can see why we're joint bottom of the Fair Play League. You know, there was a lot of niggly tackles and fouls and bookings. But having said that, like I say, let's put this to bed. Let's move on, and let's, you know, move on and prepare for Borough on Sunday. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You know, did you think it was a red card? You know, could he have picked the better side? I think for me and all, when he brought Bat on, I would have took Jack Clark off because I thought Roberts had started the game better. So I'd have left Roberts on. Maybe he thought Jack Clark would work back a little bit more on it and got a bit more legs than Roberts. I didn't know, but I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments below. But all in all, let's write it off. Let's move on. Thanks for watching. If you're watching SAFC Fan TV, watch us on Monday night at 7 o'clock for Monday Night Live, where there'll be some more reaction and loads more discussion from the fallout from yesterday's game. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's much appreciated. But until speak again, there'll be a match preview from Middlesbrough. But until then, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.